EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Indianapolis Colts. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from downtown Indy.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. Go.
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. Room to run right away. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Crack all 80.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcats. Let go.
From the gun, Richardson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. And fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. 19 Lions. Ready?
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's complete, and it's Adonai Mitchell. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Colts first down.
Okay, break. Come on. 7 Pirates. 7. 19 Tiger. Ready?
Now Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Go! Viking 18. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
68.
Richardson. That one. Caught. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Colts.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
First carry now for Jlamar Gibbs. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Nick Cross will bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
31. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Lions first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Inside the 25. And he will score. Jlamar Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Lions move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hold the set.
That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Second down, they need 3.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. Let's go.
To throw, it's Richardson. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll be third down.
3 yards to go.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Let's go now.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. He's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Lions called their first time out as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Back to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards.
That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. And going to leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
It leads to second.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead.
Let's go. Ready, right?
Now Richardson. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 29.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
Come
line.
on. Set. Cougar, nice.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Let's go.
On play action, Richardson. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
On 2nd down, Richardson in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
19.
Richardson to throw. He'll take a shot with Mims. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He'll drop to throw. Coming across, he's got it in the hands of Williams. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it, and the Lions extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody know Power Rangers? Also dangerous. Y'all talk about
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
So run it down. Get your money up. And the money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have the time and the obvious. Don't help for the weak, but that's gone. Let me get one.
Ready?
Richardson to throw it here on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and
Come on.
he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Fix the eagle.
Second down throw for Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Ready up. Let's go. Drill 60 reps. 60 reps. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. So on fourth down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. John Franklin Myers there to make the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings us second and 8.
Look him up on a second down and 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Set.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll come up here first and 10.
Yellow, 22. Hut.
Now, faking the give. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20s. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Detroit.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll look to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he will get into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake. That ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Go! Ready, right?
Throwing, Richardson. A short throw caught by Kincaid. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready! Liking 18!
Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Yards on the play.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 42.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they finally wrestle him down at the Lions' 9-yard line. A big run from Taylor, 33 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. They'll run here with Taylor, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock, 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Ready!
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12.
Ready!
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And good running on the return. It'll help him out as the ball right around the 45-yard line.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Lions.
From the gun, Richardson. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. deep.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up at high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
And now they'll elect to go for 2 and try to cut into this lead a little bit further before they head to the locker room. They'll go with Taylor on the ground. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This returnable from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
Throwing now from the gun. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Back to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Jalen Carline getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Detroit.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. The Lions add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready, right?
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And this one is caught by Pierce. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Ready, set.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready. 70 Timberwolf. Let's go.
Richardson to throw. Down the field. He's got Warren. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Down.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
On 2nd down, Richardson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runner.
Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
On 4th down, Richardson. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinals.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready up.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Now Gibbs. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
He'll drop to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Let's go. Go.
Up the middle they go. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the jump.
A run here with Gibbs. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
John Franklin Myers on the tackle. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Okay, break. Set up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Set up.
From the gun, here's Gibbs.
Jlamar Gibbs, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 2-yard gain.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Richardson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
First
Cap
and
60,
10 at
cap
the
60.
44-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
First and 10.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Steady. Steady.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's a
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this.
And he's in. Dante Thornton, touchdown Colts. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a 2-possession game here late.
Richardson and the Colts come to the line. They'll try to tack on 2 more. They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They hand it to Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. The sideline, past midfield, and he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Lions first down.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. First down and more inside the 25. And he will finally be taken down, but not until he gets to the Colts' 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share, and even 30 yards. They'll have to go the full 10 yards with 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he will score! Touchdown, Detroit. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The kicking team on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, ready, right?
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Going for it all. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled.
Let's go now.
But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean,
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
and after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A pickup of 14 on that ball. 1st down, Detroit.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Detroit.
Let's go.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Victory formation here he's down to a knee. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. We'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were